Deputy President William Ruto's tour of the U.S. stirred controversy in the social media today. And let's take a look why. Now, it started earlier today after the Deputy President's communication and media team tweeted this, and I quote, "Kenya's Deputy President Dr. William Ruto and former Vice President Musalia Mudavadi led a delegation that was hosted at the White House in Washington, D.C. today in a closed-door meeting where issues of strategic partnership between USA and Kenya were discussed, including," end quote. Now, Ruto's communication team also released a video on Twitter and Facebook indicating he had visited the White House for meetings with U.S. President Joe Biden's administration. And that's the video right there. However, online users dismissed the DP Ruto's White House meeting, insisting he had met Joe Biden, but had not met Joe Biden, but had instead visited an adjacent Dwight Eisenhower Executive Office building. And this is what tweets are saying on Twitter. This is what they were saying for the better part of the day. Let's take a look. Right. Deputy President and his delegation go for a tour of Eisenhower building, then post fake news that it was White House. Every tourist is free to visit U.S. government buildings, including White House, but meeting U.S. senior officials is public and not closed door. And here's another tweet by Jaka Kimba saying, "Unless it's some desperation of sorts behind consistent misinformation to the public, Ruto doesn't have a White House entry clearance on this trip. He won't have any meeting therein. Let him be back here to face the reality of August 9th. And the tweets kept coming, and this is Pauline saying, "If you're visiting Eisenhower building, which is adjacent to the White House, can you claim that you are visiting the White House?" This is Mwalimu Dida saying, "Unlike our own state house here, the White House is a very public place and anyone can visit. You just have to book in advance." In other news, Ruto is on a begging spree in the US and UK. He doesn't trust the IEBC that made him the DP. Ruto, of course, facing a barrage of tweets earlier today on Twitter. The Deputy President is winding up his tour of the US and is scheduled to travel to the United Kingdom for a series of engagements, among them a meeting with the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby.